Hi ladies and gentlemen, this is Koon. Today we are going to talk about Seraphic Weapons. What do they do, how to craft them, and the future of these weapons. Seraphic Weapons were introduced in March 2017. These weapons are very special because of their nature. They can provide you Majesty skill and final damage against a weaker element for up to 20% on top of your original damage. We don't want to involve complicated calculation or formula in this video. Let's say if you're using a Seraphic weapon, your damage will roughly jump from 1000 to 1200 against weaker element. That's why Seraphic weapons are so important for your weapon grids, and I strongly recommend new players to craft these weapons progressively as they grow. And the upgrade of these weapons is exactly the same with redeemable weapons. You need 5 times more fodders to upgrade these weapons. The crafting of Seraphic weapons is very straightforward, just 3 steps. Step number 1. Exchange Seraphic weapons from the shop. This is where you start the whole crafting process. The mats required for exchange are minimal, so don't be afraid, just go ahead and exchange the weapons. Step number 2. Continue the process by clearing the quest under the special quest section. You get halos of respective elements when you clear the quest at different difficulties, from normal to extreme. You get 4 halos in total for each element, and you use these halos for crafting. These special quests are limited to 2 battles a day, and you will also find feeders in extreme mode, which are necessary items to host Primarch raids. So if you can, you should always do this quest twice a day to collect feeders for future use. Please be reminded that the extreme mode is pretty difficult for players who haven't brought their weapon grids to 3 stars, and all the Primarch bosses are immune to armor break and miserable mist, so you have to be extra careful when you're fighting these bosses. Step number 3. Now we have already gotten the weapons, the halos, and the feeders, so it's time for us to get into the real business. All you have to do is to go through 4 stages to fully uncap the weapons. You can find this crafting interface in the shop. Every time when you uncap the weapons, the game will tell you what to do next, so it's pretty easy. Just follow these steps and collect all the necessary mats. However, most players stuck at the final stage, the 4th stage of uncapping Seraphic weapons, due to Primarch animals and treasure items. Well, I have a few tips here for you guys to jump over these hurdles. First, you can actually join public raids for Primarch animals. You don't have to unlock the Primarch raid itself or clear your main quest all the way to chapter 85 unless you want to host and get more Primarch animals from raid boxes. Otherwise, you don't need to do so. You can find Primarch raids at these chapters after clearing a special quest at the same location. In addition, Primarch animals are very important, especially for those who want to fully uncap their Lucifer and Bahamut to 4 stars, because you need 25 animals of each Primarch to uncap these 2 very useful summons. So even if you have already finished uncapping all your Seraphic weapons, it is still good for you to join extra Primarch raids and keep these animals for future use. Second, most of the mats for crafting are very easy to get, except for the treasure items in stage 4, because the drop rates of these items are very low, not extremely low, but low enough to make you feel frustrated. So the best tactic to farm for these items is not to farm them purposely. Yes, you hear me right. If you're not in a hurry, there's no need to farm for these treasure items purposely, because you can get them very easily from event gacha, including Guild War gacha. Just grind any available scenario event or Guild War as much as possible and you'll get these items in no time. You're actually killing 2 birds with 1 stone if you do it this way. About the future of Seraphic weapons, if you have already fully uncapped the weapons, you'll see a message like this. So the stories of Seraphic Weapons do not end here, we still have something to anticipate. In my opinion, if side game doesn't change their damage formula, Seraphic Weapons will always take up a slot in your weapon grids, because they are the only weapons that provide final damage. Well, at the end of this video, I would like to say thanks to everyone who have followed my Facebook page. The growth is steady and very encouraging. Thank you. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do it now, because I will be creating video guides for all the raid bosses soon, from Magna to Ultima. Meanwhile, I would also like to thank my patrons who help me to deliver more videos to you guys. These patrons, they are the ones who keep my passion and this channel alive, so I really appreciate their support. If you also want to support Koon, all I need, is the price of a coffee. Yes, coffee, tea, or Koon. You can find the link to my Patreon page under the video description. I will post my video guides in Patreon before uploading them to YouTube. Alright guys, if you like this video, don't forget to share it with friends. This is Koon. I'll see you next time. Ciao.